Greetings, everybody. My name is Corbin Stacy, and you have tapped into Come Home Live with Corbin Stacy. If you've been in my class here in South Florida for the past maybe 2-3 years, you've probably seen some banter between me and a young lad in the back of the room named Marcus Brimage.
There you go.
Oh, did I get it right?
Yes.
Marcus Brimage.
Hey, my name correct.
Listen, I didn't. He's already popping into my intro. Look. So you probably heard some banter between me and this young lad here, Marcus Brimage. He is my second intern here at School U University at hOMe. And I'm going to take a little trip back to September 2018 when some dude rolled up in here all busted up. He'd been fighting all jacked up. He's like, I'm in pain, right? But you had done some yoga before, but you found your yoga home. So Marcus rolled up into yoga home, and I've got it right here in front of me because I didn't want to get the facts wrong. September of 2018. How many classes do you think you've taken since then here? Like not teaching since you went through teacher training, but how many classes of yoga do you think you've taken here?
Well,
before we even get started.
I'm going to tell you that when you told me that when I became certified by you that I would get free yoga here, I said I was going to take full advantage, and that's what I remember.
Okay, but that's fine, and then that's what we expect you to do, but I'm telling you, roll the dice. How many yoga classes you think you've taken up in this studio?
I'm gonna say close to at least 5.
Higher.
580.
Higher.
590.
You're in the sixes.
I'm in the 600.
You right over 651. 651 classes here. So let me just pull up my trusty little iPhone, right? So even if the class was minimum 60 minutes, right? So 651 classes times 60 minutes. That is like 39,000 minutes of yoga. Like how many days?
Damn.
Like that's crazy when you think about something like that, right? Time and space. All right, so now we're going to dial it really far back before I even met you. How old are you, Marcus?
I am 37.
37? 37, that's a 10, right? When you 3 plus 7 is a 10, 1 plus 0. Oh, it's a 1. That's a good number. It's a good year for you then,
Thank
right?
you. Yeah.
You know anything about numerology?
Nope.
You are so cheesy. So yeah, you probably seen some banter in the classes, and Marcus is my second intern, but I want you to tell them before you even became an intern, tell us about your life. Who, what, where, when, why, where'd you come from? What is this draw I sometimes hear out of your voice, and what's that all about?
Okay.
Speaking to the mic, don't make me tell you again.
Well, my name is Marcus Brimage, and I am originally from Birmingham, Alabama.
Alabama?
Yeah, a little place outside of Birmingham called Pinson Valley. So
Pinson Valley. So what's the major airport that flies in there?
Is it Birmingham?
Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Okay, so Birmingham. We'd fly into Birmingham.
Yes, a little bit more expensive than Atlanta, but yeah. Birmingham.
So you were born in 1985.
85.
Right?
85.
I was 7. And then out pops Marcus Brimage, and you grew up there, right? And you graduated in what year? High school?
I graduated in 2003.
2003.
That was a good year.
That was a good year?
Everything was awesome in 2003. 50 Cent just came out with Get Rich or Die Trying.
50 Cent.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Best good year.
Great year.
2003, that's a 5, so I'm a 5. You don't even know what I'm doing when I'm doing that, do you, about numerology?
Nope.
You just add the numbers together.
Add numbers together.
2003, 2 plus 3 is 5. There's nothing else to add, so it's a 5. That's it. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
So in high school, did you do sports? I mean, what'd you do?
In high school, I was a football guy.
Football player.
Cool. And I was a nose guard.
What's that?
Nose guard. I was on the defensive line.
I can hear you now. You were in the defensive line.
My bad. I was on the defensive line. So I was on there with the big guys,
How tall are you, Marcus?
Yeah, I am 5 foot 4 inches. Get it straight.
So you 5'4".
Yeah.
This young black man from Birmingham, Alabama.
Yep.
Who played football.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. You gotta hit that with a Roll Tide.
And then, so you had some major life events, right? So didn't some things happen? Like,
yes. All right. So I went to the military. Boom.
boom. Thank you for your service, military.
Yes, there
That's
we
awesome.
go. Air Force.
My dad was too. That's
yeah,
awesome. Sweet man.
Represent.
Cool.
After that, I went to college. Graduated from there. Junior college, and then I graduated, got my 4-year from Faulkner University. Then I moved down here, and during that time I was training in mixed martial arts.
Okay.
So I started doing the whole like cage fighting thing and boxing, wrestling, Brazilian Jujitsu, and that's what brought me down here. Actually, yes.
So what year did you move down to South Florida?
2011, February 2011.
So what happened between 2011 2018 when you rolled up in here?
That's when I was.
How come I didn't know you for 7 years? Were you not practicing yoga?
Yes. When I first got into yoga, it was because I was trying to figure out how to cut weight for my fighting career. And that was one of the things I did.
You just wanted to shed pounds. That's it.
Yes.
Because you're built, so you were weightlifting and you had a regimen of workout, and you wanted to take weight off.
Yes.
As a dude, as a broga. Okay,
yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So you got the
so hot yoga, I guess,
yoga
is where you probably turned first, and you didn't come to my studio.
Nope.
Where'd you go?
I was Hot Yoga Del Rey over there off Linton Boulevard.
Okay, Hot Yoga Del Rey. Who's the owner of that studio?
I remember a guy named Matthew there. That's all I remember.
No, Jane. Jane is the owner of that studio, right? Hot Yoga Del Rey. Jane. Yeah.
Can't remember.
I think we'll correct ourselves if we're not right. But yeah, that's Jane's studio. Awesome, great place to start in Hot Yoga Del Rey. And then where'd you venture to next? Did you go to different studios? I know you shopped around.
Oh yeah, I shopped around. I was basically Groupon whore. It was just like.
What does that mean to be a Groupon whore, Marcus? What does that mean? Don't offend our listeners out there. I know we only have like 3, but don't offend all 3 of them. Okay, don't do that.
Groupon whore. You know
they go on Groupon, class pass, gym pass, this pass. Can I get a pass? So that's how you rolled up in here, like, can I get a pass? And I was like, boy, you better learn what we're doing up in here, coming up in here like this. But before we get into any of that, I want to take it back to like you were fighting, right? And that's a big part of your life. So you went through the Air Force, you did your school thing. Didn't you like put a ring on it? Like, why are you being so shy?
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Man, you just going so deep. Oh my God.
I told you I was going to ask you all the questions.
Okay, so my USC career, I fought one of the biggest names in the sport. I fought Conor McGregor, and that was a big deal because he's like fought against Floyd Mayweather and all that stuff. So
this was back in what year?
2012, I believe. 2012.
All right.
And it was in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden.
Wow. So you're traveling worldwide for this stuff.
Yeah. Globetrotter. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's where the Brimage come from. I realized I'm international. Get it right.
I love that.
So during that time, I got married. That was fun, and then it wasn't. Then I got a divorce. And during that time,
that was fun, then it wasn't.
It wasn't. So during that time, I stopped fighting. I was just trying to figure out what I was going to do in between like the divorce and me chilling out my career, and like actually like life like took a huge turn because right before I met you, like during that time, my aunt, uncle, and grandmother died like
right in a row.
Same year. It was like a Rolodex, and just feeling, and I was feeling like very just lost at that time. And yoga is one of the things I remembered that I just felt good, and that's when I came into your studio. Marty. Marty, yeah.
Marty. Love Marty.
Yeah.
P Yoga.
Yo,
Shout out to Marty.
Marty used to be like, hey. He's like, come
Marty.
on in. I was like, nah.
Aw, so we have Marty to thank for all
Yes,
this. Thank you, Marty. I'll be calling you after the show.
Yeah, so Marty was always tugging me to come on in, and then I came in, and
that's pure.
Yes,
cool.
yes.
So, you experience some things. I mean, marriages are tough in the beginning, but to have one end and then to experience some death in your close-knit family, that's got to be trauma and more trauma, layers of trauma. So the yoga naturally helps to peel back those layers of trauma, which gets you to that sweet smile that you got and that cool, calm, collected young man that you are. Everybody does truly love you here in the studio. So anybody out there, I love Marcus. I'm going on record. I love Marcus. Our banter in class is just that. I just like to bust his chops. He did graduate from our 200-hour teacher training. It was in class 2. It was the very first class that Kelly Brookbank, who we interviewed, who you guys saw here, took over. So he is Kelly Brookbank and I's yoga baby, and my second intern. I cannot say that anymore. Second intern, because I got 3 now. You thought I was never going to have 2, did you? Yeah.
I thought you was going to stop after me.
Yep, I have to keep going.
Jealous.
I keep saying 2, 1, 2, 3. So you graduated from the 200-hour teacher training under my internship, and then you pursued your 300-hour with us as well, making that a 500-hour RYT. Yes. And you've been teaching here ever since you graduated from your 200-hour teacher training. Really, you've had a multiple of classes, early in the morning. We've shuffled you around depending on your schedule too, because you need to work out and train as far as your schedule goes and how you move around in your personal life. Yeah. And so we kind of shift with you as your schedule changes. I feel like, you're our yoga baby, and we try to take good care of you because people truly do love what you bring to the table. I can't stand your jazz music, but they love it.
Oh my God. Hey.
I know the podcast pros are here. Our boys are here.
Can we get camera on down so we can see the look
I'm all
of
about,
satisfaction
we're going to interview them one
on
day too.
their
I think
faces after taking my class.
We should absolutely interview them one day.
After taking my class.
Maybe not after taking your class, but we're going to interview them one day.
Class is awesome.
Your class is awesome.
Should have been there.
Yeah.
But man, the yoga just it really did help a lot. Not only physically, it started helping the emotions. Like since we here, I could go ahead and say it. I actually cried in pigeon pose.
Aww.
It just
today.
No.
Like back you had all dudes in your class. No.
You see, there you go. Look at him.
You see how it just comes out so naturally
for an opportunity to rag me. Look at him. He waits for it.
I walked in this morning. Mind you guys, it's like 8:30 East Coast time here, right? But Monday morning, I walked in here. It smelled like a gym locker up in here. I'm like, Marcus, dude, what is happening up in here, son? So no, we love giving you shit, Marcus. It's a great perspective. All right, but listen, I want to talk about, because you've done some weird things, like some pillow fighting. I think you've done. I say weird, but keep yoga weird, so it's a compliment.
I know, right?
What's that about? What are you out there? You're beating people up with a pillow?
I'm going to say that yoga is the gateway to weird.
Yoga is the gateway to weird. I'm gonna write that down.
It's real. You're like, because. Like after a while, like after experiencing yoga, like going through the classes and understanding certain perspectives, you can't just say, "Oh, that's weird." You're like, nope. No, I know something weirder actually. So you can't.
I love that, Marcus. I think you just coined your next T-shirt.
Yeah, thank you.
Yoga is the gateway to weird.
It is.
Yeah, keep yoga weird always. All right, so people are like vying for your attention now because you have all these cool titles and stuff under your belt. So they ask you to do these promotional things and get into the community, which is what I think is really, really cool. You're working with the Black Yogis of Fort Lauderdale or South Florida, rather. Yeah, and you're really getting out there and doing different things. I see you out on different lawns and out there in the elements, so all sorts of yoga. You do Tai Chi,
yes,
right?
Yes,
so, and
Tai Chi
talk 360. To us about.
Shout out to Seafood Lester Holmes.
There you go. Drop it right there. Yeah, that's cool. They're here, right, locally.
Yes. Out in Tamarack. So you're in anywhere in South Florida, hit us up. I'll be certified under him in about February.
Wow.
Yes.
There you go. Okay. Didn't know that. See, I'm still learning about you too. That's cool. A little bit of Tai Chi. What else? A little bit of boxing. Like you have a
I have
portfolio of different things that you do. I still didn't even know all that you do.
Oh yes, the MMA career. I had to focus a lot on boxing, kickboxing, wrestling. I am a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Shout out
There
to the
you
Moncal
go.
brothers, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu down
now.
here off Commercial in
Okay.
Dixie. You know, just gotta give them a little shout out.
No, drop all of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have since I'm out here dropping stuff, I have a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu match actually October 15th.
How come I
yes.
know that?
Yes, because
At the Hard Rock.
Yes, I promoted it at the. There we go. It's in Miami.
Yeah, put it up to the camera there.
There we
got
go.
a green light. That camera. Boom, boom.
And the light's red. Is that the same?
It's been red at me too.
Okay.
I don't think it likes me today.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
There we go. So here we go for combat sports coverage. My submission grappling right here, super fight. So check me out.
Gomez versus Brimage. Now what? Hey, listen. Why is your name not first? Why isn't it Brimage versus Gomez?
Well, because
alphabetically, like B and G.
He's the
headliner.
Champ. Yeah, he's the champ for the promotion. He's the champ for the promotion. You know.
Okay, so what? Is it fixed?
No, we're gonna go there. Yeah. Straight up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu yoga ninja style.
Yoga ninja
style. Yes.
My man, listen, I love our time together. I don't want to take up too much of your time. It's been great. Is there anything that you feel to share? He's like, what?
Okay.
Like, hold up, what else? Like, listen, we've been at this. What else you want to talk about?
Oh man, there's a whole plethora of stuff. You know, you forgot about my bare knuckle experience. Like,
okay, see, listen, this is what happens. You got to threaten Marcus with like a time frame or something, and then it starts to come on out like. Listen, I got all time of the day. I don't teach until 11. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also a bare knuckle fighter. I fight for the BKFC.
BKFC.
Yeah,
that's pretty
bare
big.
Knuckle fighting champion.
That's pretty big. Yeah, I actually do know about that.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty cool.
That's dope.
It's a quite an experience of fighting bare knuckle. I'm looking forward to my next fight in that endeavor.
Do you know where that is?
No, I've just been
something that's in the universe that'll just kind of present itself. And that can actually have you traveling though, right?
Yes.
Because you went up to New York.
I went to New York for
I know
the
a lot about
fighting.
You, but listen, if you don't want to talk, I'm not gonna pull it out of you.
I said, but I actually went to New York for the pillow fighting.
Oh, that was pillow fighting.
Yeah,
okay.
So the pillow fighting, I got into pillow fighting just to keep me busy in between the bare knuckle.
You're
events.
so weird.
I know. Well, you go from
just
pillow
got into a little side gig of pillow fighting here to keep me busy.
It's fun.
Nothing but a little.
It's a fun way.
Actually, the curls are really pretty. They are really pretty,
dude. It's a fun way to exercise and not get beat up, at least in there I get hit in the face. Yes, you don't get a black eye or bloody nose.
You've had those.
Yes, so that's why it's not a big deal for me to do pillow fight because there's a lot of guys in the MMA community. It's like, yo, man, what the fuck, man? What you doing pillow fighting? But I don't have anything to prove because I did fight McGregor. Like, what do I really have to prove? You know what I'm saying?
Love that. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds really dope.
Yeah, see,
rock on.
So that's why. So pillow fighting is awesome. I do pillow fight in between times. Waiting for my next bare knuckle fighting event.
Do you have a manager or somebody that manages you? Because my thing, even when we try to get down to the yoga modality, I'm like, you know so much. I'm like, focus on one thing. You have all these things going on. I'm like, does somebody manage you? Because you are all over the place. Sometimes.
Yes. I got to go.
You work at night. You teach during the day. You're training at all hours. Do you sleep?
Yes. Sometimes.
Where and when?
Huh? Sometimes. I can't tell you all my secrets.
Well, you're still young. You still got it going. Is there anything else that you'd like to share? Listen, I want to drop your handles, anything that's going on.
You know what? Just continue to follow me on Instagram at Yoga Ninja 954.
Yoga Ninja 954.
Excuse me, Yoga _Ninja 954.
You don't even know your handle.
Yeah, we got to do that right.
Yoga _Ninja
954.
It's not just two underscores, it's just one underscore, right?
I'm here to facilitate your yoga, your pillow fighting, your bare knuckle fighting, your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu needs. Bam.
Wow.
Yes, I went there.
He went there.
I went there.
On that note, Marcus, it's always a pleasure. You're such a cool guy. Thank you for what you do. Thanks for being a part of the home team, that home team advantage. We absolutely adore you. Keep training, keep sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From my heart to yours, bro. Namaste all day.
Namaste.
Thanks, everybody. You've been listening to
Wu-Tang.
Come Home
Wu-Tang.
with Wu-Tang and Corbin Stacy. You're crazy.